How did the guy know that was a murder? If the murder had just occurred and people have been just, invested in it. Alyssa, come back. Under Caldo's authority, I'm investigating the murder. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. And welcome back to another episode of Fiends, the esteemed TV series. Of course, I'm in the middle of a conversation, as you might see. Well, that's because I pressed record on OBS, and it didn't. I wasn't going for long. I talked to Keldor, and I gave him the message from Gilspur, the auctioneer, and that was it. There was not much after it. I asked him how to join the Godsman, and he told me a bit about how to do it. I need to make an item in the forge, and then I asked him about the history. He told me that there was a girl from Faunal, so bam, Faunal. We had a bam, and I missed it. And then I talked to brother of this girl by accident, because I forgot that it was just a guy with a name, and he told me he doesn't like it here, he'd want to be a sensate, and I cannot do anything about it, apparently. So I came back to talk to the sister to see if I can do anything about it then, and then turns out that there's more stuff with her that I missed. So that's what I'm doing. I just missed a couple minutes, so I'm sorry about that. I guess there was not much groundbreaking that have happened in the meantime, so there it is. So I was asking, everyone seemed to have a special talent. Tell me of yours. I know not how I came by it. It seems something that has always been a part of me. I can only surmise that my past lives and my beliefs in this one have given me a special insight into mortal nature. I am gifted with the ability to see a piece of the potential within every being, by reading the true name graven on that mortal's very being. And by slightly mispronouncing that word, I am able to change the nature of that potential, thus changing the nature of its bearer. Hey, what can change the nature of man? Sarosa. Sarosa can change the nature of the man. Ooh, can you change me? I can change you, but I cannot teach you. Well, I didn't ask you. It's like teaching color to a blind man, or sound to a deaf man, and I will change you if the price be right. What is the price? Tell me, do you subscribe to the philosophy of the Godsman? Well, I'm gonna. I don't know enough to tell you. Learn more of us. Join the faction fully. If you haven't already, go speak to Kelder of Durian. He is the factor in charge of recruiting. You can find him in the Great Hall here. Farewell. Okay, so we talked to her after we talked to Sarah, not Sarah's,
I'm gone.
To remake our items. I saw this girl on the balcony, Bedylin. You see, a severe woman. What the hell does it even mean? A severe woman with flaming red hair pulled back tight, giving her face a stretched, nervous look. She appears to be deep in thought. At your approach, she glances up and says, "Can I help you with something?" "Yes, I had some questions." "What do you want?" "Tell me of the project you're working on." Tell you about the project we've sworn our lives to complete and defend? No, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Let's just say it's powerful and will be worth the effort we're putting into it. Fine. Answer some other questions then. Tell me of some of the people. Yeah, tell me of the people. The other people here? Well, you've got the brilliant but eccentric Neil Xander, the Gifserai outcast woman Caldera, Thilden the Grey, whose heart is much less ambiguous than his name, Kelder the Factor, Sandus the Factor, the two children of Sandus, supervisors, smiths, and a host of others. They all passed me by at one point or another, and frankly I haven't made that much of an effort to get to know them. They work for me, or they don't. That's about as much as I care, I'm afraid. I'm rather devoted to my work. Alright, I have other questions. Who are you? My name is Badai Lin. I'm a magical engineer, not a mage, mind you, but a theoretician, and I'm going to make sure the Godsmen don't get a chance to use that weapon or contract for other such weapons of war again. Oh, okay, alright, answer some questions. And about the Great Foundry? She stifles a yawn. You can ask almost about anyone else here about the Foundry, and you get the same answer. What makes you think I would give any different? Ask another question. Okay. I'm just wondering what's inside here. It's an empty... It's an empty room with shelves. Empty, 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 empty. Perfect. So what's the point of this room?
I'm gone.
Oh, it's the very same room. Empty, 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 empty. Oh, hold on, there was another one. Oh no, did I miss it? Was there the most magical, secret, powerful item in the last one here that I missed? Possibly. Oh god, for a moment I looked at this and I'm like, oh god. But no.
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Can you just move away, please? There we go. And the same. Yes, it's the same deal. Empty, 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 and empty. Yeah. So how much do you think if I installed an unfinished business mod, there would be people here? Because that's what originally was supposed to be here, and they just didn't have the money to finish it. Okay, so yeah. So let's try to make this item happen. I know that there's more places to go, but it seems like I'm gonna probably be at an advantage to
I'm gone.
Do stuff here. Do I already have items for the forge? I got iron ore. I don't have the hammer, I don't think.
Therefore I am.
Right.
How do I... Okay. Tilden, I need a hammer. I had answer for some questions for me. Okay, well I got
Can't run while I'm carrying all this.
Okay, hold on. That's too much ore. Is this where I'm going? Use the forge. Okay. I guess I do need a hammer. Is there a store? Is there a store? Is there a store? I failed. Is there a store? I failed. Okay, well, I need to buy a hammer. I guess I will go to see if maybe there's a store. I know that there's stores in this. I remember. I just don't remember who the shopkeeper is. So I guess that's... Oh, this looks like it has guards. Oh no, but I can go in here. Okay. Neil Xander. You're the shopkeeper. Who are you? I'm Neil Xander, grand-grandson of the hero Zero Xander, engineer, dreamer, creator, and I have finished this work. The work that you have commissioned, the Dream Builder. Are you ready to claim the use of it? A Dream Builder? What's that? It's both machine and ritual. It is a state of mind and a construct of steam and blood. It grants dreams to those who enter its confines. It was built for you, and it's waiting for you. Are you ready to finish it off? It has been waiting for you for decades. How do you know it was built for me? Because my great-grandfather, Zeno Xander, set your face in stone so that we would know when you returned for the work you commissioned. He always thought you'd return, but no one else truly believed you would. Our family completed it because we said we would, and now, here you are. Do you still have the stone? No, it was stolen from me a year ago. I saw only a shadow flitting away. It was the only item taken from my home. I have no idea who'd take it, but I'd memorized the features. Alright, let's finish the Dream Builder. What I need to begin the final stages of the Dream Builder is a piece of your skin immersed in your blood, so the machine can familiarize itself with your physical essence. It must be in blue-green bottle to symbolize the dream sea on which you will float. Flesh, blood bottle, right. I'll be back. Okay, that's good to know. But there's also another stairway. How do I get a bottle?
I'm gone.
Okay, Guardsman guards. I assume this is key. This is key. This is locked, is what I was trying to say.
Done.
Okay, interesting. So, can I just talk like a smith? Sorry, farewell. Okay. No. Okay, I guess I need a hammer. I guess... What kind of hammer am I supposed to get? Just like a regular freaking hammer? I assume the hammer of communication, the super expensive hammer, doesn't work. There's a dude right here. He's a wizened old man with trembling hands and a cunning face. You've ever seen you before? You seem familiar to me. I like to pick up some... Yeah, there it is. I like to... Okay, I suppose it's possible. I never forget a face. You'll come to me, to battle with it. Do you remember where? It's important to me. Not so fast, lad. Takes a while for the mind to warm up to a task like this. I lived a long life and seen a lot more faces in that time. And it ain't so easy to remember. The memory's a fleeting thing, and that's some you can bank on. Tell me about it, lad. Oh, before replying, you mutter, tell me about it, lad. Then forget it. I'm here to pick up an item. Do you have a receipt? Okay, no. I wanna buy Gear Sword of Forge. You wanting to be a smith now, eh, lad? Very well. You'll need an apron, 10 copper, some tongs, another 10, and a hammer, which will be 20. That comes, let me see, 50 copper. That comes to 40 copper, old man. What am I thinking? Of course it is. I'll tell you, memory is an insidious thing. That's it, that it is. Give me the stuff. Don't forget to pick up some ore from Thildan if you're wanting to work the forge. He's a miserly bastard, but he's the one person to get ore from. Thanks, farewell.
I'm carrying too much to move.
Shite, man. Too weak. You're too weak. This hammer is very heavy, apparently. Just give everything to Mort. Mort is... Okay. Is this like heavy? Is this like heavy? What is heavy here? Let's give the candy to Fall from Grace. This just doesn't weigh anything, so I don't know what's that heavy. I guess I'm just super weak. That's what's happening. Okay. Let's see. What can I do? I'm hoping that this relies on... Yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting to do well because I'm just a mage. So, you step up to a forge. The heat is incredible. What do? Use the forge. The fire is throwing off an incredible amount of heat, but thanks to your protection, you are able to withstand it without any damage. Would you like to work? The forge. Yes. What would you like to do first? Pick up the tongs and hold it in... Yeah, I guess that makes sense. The ore softens rapidly, soon becoming soft enough to work. Your hands grow slick with sweat. Place the softened ore on the forge and work it into shape. Yeah. I guess a stiletto. I'm not going to use any of these two. A stiletto, a quick, easy weapon, and one that will get you away from this inferno much sooner. Are you sure you want a stiletto? Yes. Now that is a nice piece of work. Your stiletto is not only functional, it's perfectly balanced and deadly looking. Nice work. Is that it? Is that it? High quality stiletto I just made. Do I have more ore? I have more ore. Can I just try again?
Done.
Use the forge. Yes. A two-hand, a battle axe. Yeah, it will take some time. Okay. With a lot of decoration, this axe could fit the hands of a finest warrior. It's that good. Battle axe of quality.
Can't
Wait,
run
can I
while I'm
just...
carrying all this.
Okay.
Can't run while I'm
Okay,
carrying
okay,
all
okay,
this.
okay,
Run while I'm
okay.
carrying
Shut
all
up!
this.
Shut up! Shut up!
Run while I'm carrying
Shut
all
up!
this.
Get this away from me. Maybe I can sell these? Where is Silder? Silden. Silden! I want some ore. Yep. I guess.
Can't run while I'm carrying all this. Can't run while I'm carrying all this. Can't run while I'm carrying all this.
Just get over
Run
here.
while I'm carrying all this.
Just get over here. Use the forge. Yes. Do that. Do that. And a two-handed hammer. A fast piece of work. A fast piece of work. Okay, I guess. Okay, and now I have a high-quality sledgehammer. Okay, we'll see if they sell nicely.
All right.
But also, I have all these things to show him. I guess Battle Axe said it was the most complicated. So let's show him the Battle Axe, if we have a choice.
Done.
Because it will prove him that I am capable. I guess I was using my intelligence or something. Or I'm just good at everything. I had questions about the forge. I will answer all I can. Show him the item you forged. I have finished forging my creation. He takes it from you and examines it carefully. That is without a doubt one of the better pieces I have seen a recruit forge. You'll go far, my friend. Are you ready for the next test? I certainly hope so. I suppose I am. Well, he continues grimly. A murderer has struck in the Foundry, and I am forsaking the usual test in order for you to track this killer down. Go speak to the supervisor, Alyssa Tilde, in the main Foundry, and proceed from there. When you have completed your investigation and you are ready to name a culprit, come back to me. I'll be back.
Dated my journal.
Okay, so we talked to her already. Who is it gonna be? Who do you think it's gonna be? It's gonna be the nervous... Oh! Oh, look at that. It was an accident. Alright, everyone. You've seen enough. Head back to work. Just
Done.
move. Just yeah. What are they doing? Were they hitting the dead body? Okay, leave. Grunt. Alyssa. How did the guy know that was a murder? If the murder had just occurred and people have been just, invested in it. Alyssa, come back. You again? What do you want now? My apologies for my impatience, but we are on a schedule here. Under Caldo's authority, I'm investigating the murder that occurred here. What can you tell me about it? You want to know what I saw the night of the murder? The night of the murder? Is it not happening right now? Well, I was working late when I heard the sound of a scuffle. When I came out, I saw a shadowy figure slip out of the door into the meeting hall and raise an alarm. Do you have any other details? I only know 3 people who had access to the building that night. We are all here. It's just happened. They were Thilden, Saurus, and Bedailen. Yeah, I was thinking it's gonna be Bedailen. The 3 of them have dramatically different builds. In the haze of the Foundry, I couldn't see clearly. But in the haze of the Foundry, I couldn't see clearly. How do I know you didn't do it? I have an alibi, not to mention that Kelder already ascertained the truth from me. I have nothing to hide. Apparently Thilden, Saurus, and Bedailen do, though, because they wouldn't go under Kelder's spell. Saurus, Thilden, and Bedailen. I've talked to all 3. Alright, I have other questions. Okay, I guess not anything right now. So all 3 of them I talked to. It wouldn't be... Okay, Thilden is actually a good suspect. Thilden. Where are you, Thilden? Because nobody likes Thilden. Thilden! Talk to me, Thilden. Shame about that poor smith, a Thilden. Really it were. Still, he weren't one to keep himself to the grindstone. He weren't dedicated. 'Tis the way the plains run. Mark my word, every basher gets his due. Ah, well, what can old Thilden do for you? I'd like to ask you some questions. You want answers? Like what? What were you doing the night of the murder? What was I doing? Why, I was sitting in my room with a nice loaf of bread and a jug of wine staying in. Didn't go out that night. Didn't see no need. Do you know anyone who can swear otherwise? No, never saw the need to make sure of it. One place, you might ask, if you're really looking for leads, is Saros, that little thieving knight. Goes everywhere, what with his father being such a high up here. He always was into new experiences. Boy's practically a sensate if you ask me. Probably wanted to kill somebody and to see if he could get away with it. Saros, I'll remember that. In the meantime, I had some other questions. I guess nothing. I guess let's talk to everybody first before we start throwing accusations around. And not Sarosa. I could talk to Sarosa. Sarosa answers. Tell me of your family. My brother Saros is a child of the Foundry, yet I feel he has never embraced the philosophy of the beliefs of the Source. My father is a factor here, and his travels have led him far from the... Yeah, I've talked. So there's nothing about potential alibi. That poor Smith, I can't believe what happened to him. That's pretty awful to be wedged into the gears like that. I had some... do you have any idea what might have happened, or have some leads? Who told you? The supervisor? She's right. I come in here at night sometimes when there's no one around. There's everybody around. He looks around conspiratorially for a moment and lowers his head towards you. I saw Thilden creeping out of here. The main reason I know it was him is because he dropped something. He handed you an awl with the name Thilden etched into the wooden handle. Thanks, I'll be back to talk to you again, I'm sure.
My journal.
But Eileen? Shout from the... No, I cannot shout. Okay. Let's investigate. That's the tongs. Where is the awl? Thilden's awl. This is a well-fashioned awl with the name Thilden burned expertly into the wood handle. Okay. But that doesn't mean anything quite yet. Let's talk to our third suspect.
All right.
But tell me what you know about the murder. Let's see. I asked the guards to head out for the night because I was working on some delicate engineering on the project in the next room. They didn't need their psychic emanations fouling up some very crucial work. It was with some dismay that I found the body when I emerged from the room. But you didn't find the body. Being as I have no other alibi, I realize I'm a suspect, and I suspect you already found that I wouldn't consent to going under the spell to answer. The reason for that is it would be violating the oath of secrecy I swore to protect the project. I think I'll check on that with Keldor. You do that, he'll verify what I've told you. He administered the oath to me, so he knows its power. Very well. Right, did Alyssa not tell me? Can you freaking leave? Did Alyssa not tell me that she found the body? I'm not sure about that. Keldor, I'd like to ask you more questions. I wanted to talk about the murder investigation. I would like to ask... No, hold on. Okay, I guess there's only this. I don't want to do that yet. That's not strong enough. I want to ask Saros or Thilden first about the awl. And where is he? There he is. Thilden, stop. Shame about that poor Smith. Yeah. Saros, you remember Saros, don't you? Gave me an awl found near the body. Oddly, this awl has your name etched into the handle. How do you explain this? He looks momentarily flustered and then, Saros is a thief. Odds he stole it from me. In fact, I've been missing my awl for some time now. Never mentioned it to anyone, because I figured I just lost it. Now I know that Saros stole it to frame me. Better go get him before he gives you the laugh. Seeing your expression, he says, before he escapes. That sounds a little too pat. I'll ask him about it as soon as I get some more answers from you. What were you doing the night of the murder? Okay. Are you running away? Can I say Alyssa to make sure that you don't run away? Where is Alyssa? Alyssa. I want to go over your story again, slowly. You want to know what I saw the night of the murder? Without looking late, when I heard the sound of a scuffle. When I came out, I saw a shadowy figure came out the door in the meeting and I raised an alarm. Do you have any other details? So you didn't find the body? Okay, so that's just that. Okay, I don't want Filden to run. And Filden's already gone. Wait, is he? No, no. Filden has already left the building. Is it? Am I imagining it? Did Filden leave the building? Okay. Who had the authority to dismiss you like that? The only people who have the authority are Filden and Bedai. Okay. And it's not unusual that you would receive this order? Yes? Okay, that, we know about this. Okay, that by accident... I've learned something. But now... Filden is just gone. Right? Oh no, Filden is not gone. Okay. Well, I want to check. Oh, hold on. So maybe there's more guards. Okay, that's the same. That is the same. So can I just talk to like normal Foundry workers to see if they have anything interesting to say? I heard that they found the Smith's awl near the body, but then I guess you could find one of those just about anywhere here. My money's on Tilden as the culprit. Never met a meaner man. Okay, I see. Filden is all too convenient.
All right.
I'm suspecting the nervous girl, and I want to confront her about dismissing people. Let's see if that works. Tell me what you know about the murder. Okay. Hold on. I don't like this. I don't like how convenient is Filden for this. Oh God, get down. I hate this staircase. I absolutely abhor this one staircase here. Let's talk to Saros again, I guess, because I talked to everybody else after all of it discovered. Oh, I can just do that. Okay. What have you found? Are you going to let me go free? Filden says you planted the owl at the murder scene, and that you're trying to frame him for the murder because you two disagreed. Of course he'd say that, just because he's guilty and he wants to make you look someplace else. I saw him kill that man. Oh, what? Wow, okay, I guess... Sure, we disagreed, but doesn't mean I want him dead. Just because he's total Burke doesn't mean he should get arrested. He should be arrested for killing Avildon. Tell him he needs proof. Alright.
Updated my journal.
That's it. Okay, so now I guess let's confront Filden again. Filden needs proof. Alright. Filden, where are you? Filden. He tells me it's not a frame. In fact, he says he personally witnessed you killing the poor sod. He what? I tell you what. I tell you that Hit Boy's a thief and a murderer, and you don't believe me? What if I told you the lad's an anarchist too, a member of the Revolutionary League? Why should I believe that?
My journal.
A pious look creeps onto his face. 'Cause I say it so. 'Cause I'm about to say something that will make a criminal of me. But I'll say it to see justice done. He pauses. I know he's an anarchist because he tried to recruit me. Him and that engineer Bedai Lin. I told him I'd do it so I could trap him. But then I realized I didn't have the stomach to harm poor Saros. I turned them down. And now they're trying to cover their tracks. That's why they want me gone. They're the killers, not me. Assuming I believe this, why shouldn't I have imprisoned you too? What? You're accusing me? But I didn't do anything, Burke. You've got the wrong man. Please, I didn't do it. I'm just... Well, you just said you're making a criminal of yourself. I'm joking, you're still not farewell. Okay, see now the plot thickens, mate.
Alright.
I don't have anything against anarchists, but who's killing him? Someone tells me that you and Bedai are anarchists and that you're trying to frame him because he turned down an offer to join you. Saren pales. She has nothing to do with it. I did it on my own. But the truth is, Tilden shoved Avildon into the gears. I put the all there to make sure everyone would know he was there. Because I'm just a kid, and no one would believe what I was saying, alright? I admit that I planted the all, but I only did it to make sure he got punished for his crime. Why? Why should I not think that you're doing this to get back at him for some other crime?
Dated my journal.
Because I don't know why you think that. But I promise, go talk to him and tell him what I said, and then you can decide for yourself. What the shit? Is there not... But I then... Save me. Sildon says you're an anarchist, and you're trying to pin the crime on him. Anger strikes sparks in her eyes, but a look of scorn replaces it quickly. You're not even sure you read it right. An anarchist? Right. Here's my other leg. Pull that one too. Did you have some real questions, or can I get back to my work? What was that flash of anger? She smiles slightly. You don't miss much, do you? Allow me to put it this way. How would you feel if you were falsely accused? My anger stems from that, and nothing more. She seems honest about this. I don't buy that. You'll have to, because you're getting no other answer from me. She turns safely away from you. Farewell. Okay, let's talk to the dude, the big dude, and yeah, I'm running short on time, so I guess let's talk to him quickly. Keldor. Sildon committed the crime, but Saras tried to frame him for it. It's an anarchist plot, and Saras is in the middle of it. Arrest them both. Sildon did it. He had a personal problem with Avildon, and he was trying to frame Saras for the crime. Execute him. Saras is an anarchist trying to break down the Foundry. Oh god. But that's not true. But that's not true. I don't think Saras was trying to break down the Foundry. I don't think he had... I think he's just... He says that he planted the all on the body, but only because you wanted to make sure that you'd be implicated. He wanted to make sure that you'd be implicated in the death. He says you're a murderer and wanted to make sure you got caught. He did? Then you have to arrest him. Can you not see he's a menace? How could you possibly trust a thieving lying child when it's obvious he got no morals? Arrest him and have done with that. Well, Filden, the way I read this is that he's willing to take the fall if it means that you go with him. Everything I've heard about him tells me that he's not a bad child, and if he's willing to take punishment to make you receive yours, that means you must really deserve it. His beefy face grows red with apoplexy. You're accusing me, but I ain't a murderer. I'm just trying to expose anarchists, Burke. Damn you. You can't do this to me. You can't trust anyone who says they saw me do it, so you can't say I did it. Would you say the same thing under oath and under spell? I'm betting Saros would. Bugger! Can I at least take my stuff and give this place the laugh? Old Tyndall, make sure you won't regret it. Okay, no, remain here to suffer even worse consequences. You can rest assured that I make certain of that. Good day, Sildon. And he's leaving. So let's go quickly. Okay. Quickly now. Hey, Sildon is running away right now. Sildon committed the... Sildon didn't. Yeah. Shakes his head. I would have never believed it. Of Sildon, I trust your investigation was thorough, and I trust you. Allow me to summon the guards.
My journal.
He seems saddened by the ordeal. It is done. My thanks for resolving the investigation. You have but one task remaining to you. Sandos, father of Sarosa and Saros, is one of our vital members, has returned from a harrowing journey. He has locked himself in the tower room and is threatening to kill himself. Speak to him. Stop him. I'm on it. Farewell.
My journal.
Journal updated, but I have to finish. It's been 39 minutes, so that's gonna be it for this one. We have successfully progressed 66.6% of the way by joining the Godsman. So next time we will join the Godsman eventually, get some shopping done, and try to see if we can do something about this weapon that can kill Ravel. Although I have a weird suspicion that the weapon to kill Ravel is actually made by the Iron Giant. Hey Sarosa. Your daddy has some issues apparently. Yeah? Well, we'll figure it out next time. For this time, let's go to the unboxing. And welcome back to another unboxing. We're doing Factols and Factions again. It's the same setup again. We got the same Sabotage t-shirt as the last time, but this time I installed the light. I'm not at all sure if it's proper freaking light. Can you point a little higher? No, it's gonna be shining right somewhere around here probably. Hopefully the video is gonna be less grainy. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm a mess, but that's fine. Factols and Factions. Let's take it and let's open it. Last time I've got a pretty nice fresh 3. And this time, let's see if these open so nicely as the last ones. Because I was considering... Oh yeah. Again, this is like suspiciously easy to open. But I did have a couple that opened easier and a couple that opened harder. You think I'm being conned here? Maybe. Hopefully not. Okay, Factols and Factions. Again, we got 2 piles and I've already seen 1 card again. So let's start with it out of the way. Hobgoblin Debtor. We already had him before. And there he is. He's an Acolyte of Dustman. A lot of Acolytes. Oh, this is not right. Yeah. That's better, right? I think that's better. Hobgoblin Debtor. Hey, I'm a poet. I don't know it. There it is. That's the card number 2. Godsman Warrior. I have got him as an Acolyte of the Believers of the Source, which will still in the Foundry in the episode, kinda. At least partially. So there he is. That's one of them. The bastard. That one of them. This little stupid beard. Hey. Rogue Modern Merchant. I think I have Rogue Modern Merchant. I think I got him. And I know that there's a Rogue Modern and a Rogue Modern Merchant, but I do have Rogue Modern Merchant as a free Acolyte. And that doesn't have any power. But it has a decent CS for battles, I guess. Then there is the card number 4, Hill Giant. We just had them last week. Strong 9 CS Legion for a chaotic neutral deck. Then we got Hate Archer. We all had it last time. It's a strong, weak Advocate though. That's pretty good. I like Advocates. Then this is gonna be a fast one clearly. Treant. I think I have it. See, yeah, it's right there. It's literally, I didn't even have to look for him. He's right there in my thing. 3-hand. Acolyte of the Fated, for some reason. 3-hand. Okay, nothing new this time around. I want to comment on the art more, I think. Art is so pretty in this. Elder Beholder. I don't have the Elder Beholder. What did I just say? Excuse me, fall damage? What did you try to say? Lawful Evil is... yeah, I don't have him. I've seen this card many times, and it is a very nice looking card. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful. No! It's gone. I've lost it. Beholder is lost to the ages. There. Elder Beholder. It's right here. Yeah. It's pretty. Very, very neurotic kind of sense to it. Another card is the Ogre Mage. I just had it last time and I already commented. And actually, let's comment on it some more. Like, what is happening? Is he so big? I guess ogre. Well, I guess this is children, right? Because ogres are big, but they're not that big. So, how is he? I don't think I want to ask these questions. Let's get over to the next one. This is the Aspirant. We got him again. He's some kind of a mage. Believers of the Source mage. Yeah, so the Godsman, actually. But he has a combat power of Horde, which I don't know how many of them I have, actually. Lawful Evil. I'm looking at him, actually. This is how many aspirants I already have. This is my third one. So the Horde doesn't even really come into play yet, unless I have like a bunch of them coming, which I'm sure I do. The Aspirant. And we got the Moon Dog, which is a shock troop, of course, which is a better version of Horde, to be fair, because it's Horde plus, and nobody seems to care about it. Acolyte of the Transcendent Order from Elysium. This is a very weird kind of art. I'm not sure who's done this one. Okay, and then I've got the Rare Pile. I think that's how it works at this point. Pretty sure. What is this one? The Fire Mark. So Mark again, which is good. So that's the Athar. I've heard people pronounce it Aether and Athar. I think I like Athar more, but I'm just too used to using Athar at this point. So Combat Intrigue Power. I just spit on it. Damn it. My chase card, I just spit on it. The Combat / Intrigue Power. So the Legion assigned this card is immune to Avatar powers. This replaces the Legion's normal power. I mean, I get it, it makes sense. The Aether are trying to oppose all powers, so like all gods. So this would make sense for, immune to Avatar powers. But is it Combat Intrigue Power? It's not. It's just passive, right? Because there is no flippity flip, so it's a passive. So that's actually pretty decent. Let's take a closer look at it. Well, you can take a closer look at it. There it is. So I'm assuming that's the best we can get on this one. How about you? You are the Prison battlefield that I already have. Come on, random generation, random packaging, random sequencing. Give me something I don't have from the buildings and single. I have got these same things so many times. What is this one? Factal Race. So I'm assuming these two are going to be Factals as well. Yeah, Factal of the Transcendent Order. Yeah. Wait. The owning player may guess a number and draw a deck, checking its RR. If the RR matches the number guessed, Factal Race's side automatically wins the challenge. Can you imagine making a deck that is specifically crafted so that all RRs are the same number, and just having a Factal Race, just doing that over and over again? That's the deck I'm making. Should put that down. that is a deck. Factal Siren. No, it's the Lady's Ward. It's the Lady's Ward. I think I have actually the Lady's Ward, which is a shame because there's so many wards I don't have. Because like that's the realm of Sigil. That's Sigil, realm of it. Yeah, I don't have Lower Ward. I don't have Cleric's Ward. I don't have. Yeah, I have the Lady's Ward. So that's a shame. But it's still better than Prison again. And then that's probably a Factal, right? It's a Factal. It's a Factal. It's a Factal Amber. We already had Factal Amber. So there we go. There it is. Factals. So how many new cards did I have? I think I got these. Well. The Firemark I got new. Elder Beholder I got new. And that's it. So 2. So yeah, 2. But still, overall, I think it's pretty good. I wasn't like there was no wear at in depth finally, so I'm not overly disappointed by this pack. So yeah, a couple more Factals and factions incoming. So we'll get ready to get a minimal amount of new cards every time. And then we get to have some more maybe fun. Maybe. Just maybe. In the meantime, this has been it. Goodbye. Fallout.